Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Earth astrology sign of the Deer. So, hello and welcome to my to my fellow Deer. Excuse me, sorry. We are going to be doing a Celtic cross spread for the month of April. I am using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread. I will clarify with the 1909 tarot. And at the very end of the reading, I will pull the main themes from the Spirit Wheel Oracle. Okay, so let's get started with the reading for April for the Deer. Okay, so we start in your current general energy. And here we have Fox energy. Um, And the fox is a wise teacher, a strong partner, skillful in business, quick to learn. They adapt well. So I feel like you're coming up with a very strong energy um, in your current general energy. So I really love this. You could also be very charismatic at this time. So awesome. Next, we go to your crossing energy, and this can be what helps you or what hinders you. And here we have the earthworm energy. And the earthworm, this is, uh, if I had to compare it with a card in the tarot, I would compare it to the Fool. It kind of has the same energy. It's being new at something, but it can also say that some of you may be reluctant to share your inner vision at this time. But I would say that you are actually on the right track, and it is actually a good time to share. And don't be intimidated or lose hope. Everybody starts somewhere, so it's okay to be a beginner. And mastery takes time, but the earthworm says that you are on the right track. So I really love it with that fox energy too, because again, the fox was very, wise and skillful and whatnot. So it kind of says that even though you feel like a beginner or you are a beginner, it says that you have the wisdom, you have all the skills to do what it is that you want to do. But let's clarify that fox and earthworm. And with that, we have the King of Wands. And I really love this. The King of Wands is very bold, very assertive, very confident. Um, and he's confident in his skills, in his abilities, and what he is able to accomplish. And again, I feel like this is the energy that, for you, dear, if you're not already feeling the energy of this King of Wands, this is the energy that Spirit wants you to sit in at this time. Have confidence in yourself. Just because you're new doesn't mean that you don't know what you're doing. You do. You have, like, again, that fox energy says that you have the wisdom, you have all the skills. So be confident in those things. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And here we have cosmic egg energy. And the cosmic egg energy represents our seventh chakra or our crown chakra. So this is a card it's a very amazing card actually to show up in the area of your foundation, because this kind of says that you are experiencing oneness, you are experiencing harmony within yourself and the universe as a whole. You are feeling the infinite power, the infinite wisdom that is all around you. And again, I do feel like this has been a long journey. This has been a long time coming, but you've really put in the work. You've put in the effort, and you've come to a lot of self-realizations. And again, you've probably lifted a lot of limiting beliefs that you used to have. So what a great card to show up in the foundation. But let's clarify that cosmic egg card. So with the cosmic egg, we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, this is a card of momentum. And again, I feel like because we are, sitting in that oneness, in that harmony with the universe, I feel like a lot of us this month could be picking up momentum. We could be picking up speed and moving forward with things. And this is a great energy, especially considering for the last couple months, things probably have felt a little bit slow, right? So it does feel like there's going to be, like, things are going to be picking up speed. The momentum is going to be picking up and things are going to be moving forward. So I love it. Next, we go to the area of the mind. And here we have beaver energy. Um, and I kind of think this is it's kind of funny, the beaver energy being in the area of the mind for the beaver or for the deer, because deers can have busy minds. Um, and I always, whenever I see the beaver, I always think of the busy little beaver. So I do feel like our minds could be very busy at this time. And before I go any further, I would just like to clarify that beaver energy. Because again, I do feel like our minds are going to be very busy this month. And with the beaver, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is a card of building and leaving a legacy. So again, I do feel like a lot of the deers are going to be very busy in your mind. And again, you're going to be focused on building and leaving this legacy. So I feel like a lot of the deer this month, um, I feel like you could be very work oriented, very work detailed at this time. And again, it's because you are trying to build something. And again, I do feel like this is a good thing, especially after that slow moving energy that we had in the beginning of the year. Next, we go to the area of your past. And here we have the buffalo energy. So the buffalo energy, again, this is another great card of balance. So it's a card of being grounded and yet heavenly, practical, and yet spiritual. And again, I think this is what, a lot of us, a lot of the deer have been working on. First of all, the deer, um, you know, they can be very graceful and intuitive, but they tend to be a little bit, or they can tend to be a little bit flighty, a little bit ungrounded at times. But I do feel a lot of the deer, and probably over the past year or so, I would say, have been really working on learning to ground themselves more. Still having um, that easygoing, free nature, but still allowing ourselves to be grounded and rooted in the earth. So again, I just feel like this is the work that a lot of us have been doing in the past, is really working on getting grounded. Let's clarify this buffalo energy. So with the buffalo, we have the magician. I love it. The magician is a card of manifestation. So again, we've learned to ground ourselves. And now we have, like, so if you look at the magician, he is pointing down to the ground with one finger and he's pointing up to the sky with his hand that is holding the wand. And this is supposed to represent the flow of energy. And again, the flow of energy, we need that connection to spirit, but we also need that connection to the earth. So the fact that, many of the deer have been working on grounding themselves, they have really opened up this flow of energy because now they have that connection to the earth and they have that connection to the spirit. So I kind of feel for a lot of deer, like the energy could be flowing in you, um, like better than ever before. And again, we are under the budding trees moon, where a lot of people can find a depth of energy that they didn't know that they have. And I feel like the deer, especially, are going to be experiencing that this month. So I really love it. And again, this connection and this flow of energy also says that your powers of manifestation are going to be through the roof. So I love it. Next, we go to the area of the very near future. And here we have the unicorn energy, and the unicorn represents our sixth chakra, our third eye chakra. So I do feel like a lot of the deer. First of all, your third eye chakra is in the very near future is going to be, I would say, wide open. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a lot of messages coming through from spirit or from your guides, because your mind's eye is reaching out for something. It's reaching out to grasp more. So because you're reaching out, spirit is responding, and you are getting those messages, and you are connecting with your higher self. But let's clarify this unicorn energy. So with the unicorn, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, again, this can be a card of mourning the loss of something that you've already lost the taste for. But the main message in the Five of Cups is gratitude. It is the idea of being grateful for these other two cups that he still has. So I do feel like, again, your mind's eye is reaching out for more. You are looking, you are looking for more. But Spirit is also saying, you know, yes, you are looking for more, and that is wonderful, but also don't forget to be grateful for what you already have. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have the golden egg energy. And the golden egg energy represents our heart chakra. So I do feel like over the next few months, um, our heart chakras are really going to expand. I feel like there is going to be a lot of love in our hearts. Again, we are very connected to the earth, very connected to spirit. We are manifesting, we are building a legacy. I just feel like our hearts are going to be very full over the next few months. But let's clarify that golden egg. So with the golden egg, we have the Hermit card. And so the Hermit card is a card of wisdom. And so I would definitely look to your heart for wisdom. I know a lot of us deer, again, tend to be up in our head a lot, but that part of that buffalo energy was grounding, right? And so, over the next few months, our hearts are going to be, full and a very expanded. And the hermit would just kind of say, first of all, that, the hermit can also represent like a long journey to wisdom. And again, I've already mentioned that I think that we have done that over the past little while. We have really worked on learning to ground ourselves, and we've looked inside. The Hermit is a card of looking inside, and we have found our light. So inside his lamp there is the star from the star card. And again, that's supposed to represent our inner light. And I would say that, over the next few months, it's time to, like we did the solitude, we did the dark night of the soul, we climbed the mountain, and now we are at the top of the mountain, and it's time to let that star out of the lantern, and let it shine. And again, this includes this golden egg, this heart chakra. It's time to let that heart shine. It's time to let that light shine on other people as well over the next few months. So I love it. Next, we go to the area of our closest relationships. And here we have spider energy. And again, I do feel like, once again, I do feel like a lot of us are going to be focused on work this month. And the spider would also say that. The spider is the creator of prosperity through life's work. But the spider also says that creativity is everywhere. So the one thing I would say with your closest relationships is, even though you might be very, very busy this month, don't shut out your closest relationships. In fact, I would actually lean on them, especially towards creativity. If you find at some point that I don't know, that you seem to not be inspired or you've lost some creativity somewhere, I would reach out to your closest relationships and, schedule a day of fun. Because sometimes when we take our minds off of things, we can find inspiration and creativity in unlikely places. So I think this is really what this spider energy is saying in your closest relationships is, uh, even though you're busy, don't neglect your closest relationships, and actually lean on them for creative inspiration. All right, let's clarify this spider energy. So with the spider, again, we have the Five of Pentacles. So again, we could be really busy this month. And again, this could lead to, if we aren't leaning on our friends and reaching out to them when we can, this could leave somebody feeling left out in the cold, ignored. So again, I just think that is reiterating for you at this time that even though it could be quite a busy month, just make sure that you are making time for your friends and your family and your closest relationships so that people don't feel like they're being left out in the cold. And again, don't forget that you can gain a lot of you know creative inspiration by being around other people. Next, we go to the area of our hopes and our fears. And here we have peacock energy. And the peacock energy, this pretty like it's the assimilator of anything. The peacock can digest anything. And this is kind of what it's saying about you, dear, this month is that you can handle anything that comes at you this month. There is nothing that you can't digest. And again, so digest these, every experience that comes, through you or to you this month. And again, make sure that you're not harboring any kind of resentments, conflicts, or past pains. Okay, just process them all as they happen, and have great acceptance of yourself and others at this time. Let's clarify that peacock energy. So with the peacock, we have the Page of Pentacles. And this can be a card of learning. So I do feel like some of us have to learn that we can handle the experiences that come to us, that we can assimilate anything, and that we can let go of resentments and past pains and conflicts, that we don't have to hold on to them. So again, I think this is definitely a learning lesson for some of us. And finally, we come to the outcome card. And here we have bat energy. And the bat energy is all about letting go. Um, so yeah, it's about death and rebirth. So again, I would let go of the past for sure, because again, we are definitely moving forward. We have reached the end of a chapter and we are moving forward to a new beginning. I'm actually surprised that there hasn't been an ace that has popped up yet. I don't know. We still have another card to pull, but yeah, I would say that, there's been an end to a chapter. The door is closed. It really says don't linger in the past and just keep moving forward, like the sun. But let's clarify that bat energy. So with the bat, we have the Empress. So I love it. What a way to end a reading. So, letting go with that bat, the end of a chapter. And the Empress, she is all about abundance. And she is nurturing and she is the birth of something. Like she is birthing. She's actually meant to be seen as pregnant on this card because she is birthing something into existence. And again, I feel like a lot of the deers are doing this at this time. We have finished a chapter and we are definitely starting a new one. And we are starting it out with love and wonder and abundance. And I absolutely love it. All right, now we will pull the main themes for the deer for the month of April. And we have the Stone of the Ancestors, higher good, guidance, and choice. And again, I do think we are moving towards our higher good, and I do think that a lot of us are leaning more, again, like I said, on spirit and our ancestors and our guides for the guidance that we need. And when we are faced with a choice, again, we are looking to our higher selves. We are looking to the higher good when we are making our choices. And again, I feel like the choices that are being made right now, again, are working towards that Ten of Pentacles and building that legacy. Again, we are also manifesting at this time with that magician energy, and so we can choose what we want to manifest in our lives at this time. So really good reading for the deers for the month of April. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.